everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Little Book Corner. My name's Acacia. Today I'm going to be announcing my participation in the 2017 BookTube A Thon. So, this is being hosted by Ariel Bassett. I am really impressed with how she's doing this and how she's running this. She must put so much work and energy into this all year round. It's really impressive. I'm very excited. So, there are some challenges that go with this readathon. The readathon is from the 24th of July to the 30th. I will be with family for that time. I am trying to make videos and trying to read. And so, I have a kind of hard TBR for everything that I have planned. But fear not. Fear not. I shall conquer this potentially. And we shall see. Because that's the only way we're going to find out whether or not this is going to work or not. So, what are the books I will be reading? Well, the first challenge is to read a book with a person on the cover. And I will be reading Dysphoria, which is by Shane Nelson. And this is poems, and it's from Porcupine Quill Press. It was sent to me by the publisher. This is a poetry collection, so that should be pretty easy to get through within a day, if not less than a day. I might be able to read a few of these books in one day together, because that would be fabulous. My foot itches. Then number 2 is to read a hyped book. What is more hyped than The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath? I know not. And therefore we shall be reading it. I, being who I am, surprisingly, have not read The Bell Jar. And I feel like this is something that I need to fix, because I feel like with my interests and my support of the mental health field and, you know, my time in mental health facilities and all those good things, I should absolutely have read this. And the fact that I haven't is kind of shameful, and therefore I need to remedy that. Then we have Finish a Book in One Day, and that will be Oracle by Danielle Pentono, and this is a poetry collection again. Short. We shall see. I'm actually pretty sure I can finish both the poetry collections in a day together, and that would be perfect. The next challenge is to read a book about a character different from you. This is not about a character, it is a non-fiction graphic novel. This is Pyongyang, A Journey in North Korea by Guy Dizal. This is a graphic novel talking about the life in North Korea. I am very curious about this and very excited to dive in and see how this works out. This is also one that I can definitely read within a day. The next is to read a book completely outside. And for this one I picked a graphic novel, and this is The Black Dahlia, because why wouldn't you read a crime novel, graphic novel, where you get to see scary, bloody things outside where you're vulnerable to the elements, right? Why wouldn't you read it there? It makes perfect sense. We won't be reading it at night because dark, but we will be reading it during day outside. Yes. Read a book that you bought because of the cover. Elijah's Mermaid. I've heard it has to do with hysteria and peoples and mermaids and brothels and yes. So, love, betrayal, realism, and literature mingling with murky just all sorts of Victorian craziness about women and mermaids and brothels. I think I'm happy about that. Keeping it light. Keeping it light. The final challenge is to read 7 books, and to complete that challenge I need a 7th book. And that 7th book will be Neon Green, a novel by Margaret Wappler. Now this is supposed to be funny, sad, weird, and timely by Amy Bender, is blurbed by Amy Bender, and if Amy Bender likes it, then I shall too, most likely. I am very excited. It looks like literary fiction meets sci-fi. I am a happy camper, and I shall enjoy. Most definitely enjoy. This was sent to me by the publisher, Unnamed Press. I am very excited to read this. and ergo I shall read. So I only have 3 books that are like full-size books. The rest are either poetry or graphic novels, which should prove for an easy readathon. I'm trying to be nice to myself here, because usually I would give myself all 7 books to be novels and sit down and just read like a crazy person for 12 hours straight every single day. But I don't have time for that, because family and videos and reading and everything happening all at once. Panic? What have I gotten myself into? I don't know. We shall find out. I will see you in my next video. Bye!